A CNN crew at the remote mountain site in the country's north witnessed explosions at nuclear tunnels 2, 3 and 4 from observation decks about 500 meters, 547 yards, away. They were among 24 journalists invited into the country to observe the apparent destruction of the site. No weapons inspectors or non-proliferation experts were invited to witness the detonation, and now initial assessments indicate that the show was essentially a charade. The explosion seemed to have been too small for scientists to have discerned any significant geologic activity such as collapsing tunnels, an international arms control official who follows North Korea closely told CNN. The fact that journalists were reportedly only around 500 meters from the explosions is a good indication that these were small blasts. And the amount of dust leads us to believe that they were quite superficial, the official said. This finding is also underscored by U.S. intelligence. Preliminary analysis of North Korea's detonation indicates the explosions were not strong enough to destroy the tunnels, a U.S. official with knowledge of the findings told CNN. The analysis is based on seismic sensors in the region that calculated how large the explosive events were at the time. This may be one of the clearest indications that at least portions of the tunnel complex remain usable, something the U.S. had suspected since the North Koreans allowed media to view the detonations. U.S. officials have also confirmed that imagery shows technical equipment was removed from the tunnel complex prior to the detonations, indicating the North Koreans were keeping gear for potential reuse. On Tuesday, CNN reported that a series of U.S. intelligence assessments concluded that while Kim could give up some weapons in negotiations with the U.S., including warheads and missiles, he may not be willing to give up his capabilities to regenerate his program. That would include keeping scientific, engineering and technical capabilities and personnel, which would be seen by Kim as his insurance policy to ensure he could stay in power, officials said. He is not going to do anything that allows him to become vulnerable, one official told CNN. Kim also could decide to keep some hidden weapons inventories, officials acknowledged. So far, U.S. officials say, the Kim regime hasn't taken any steps on denuclearization that could not be readily reversed. CNN's Will Ripley, Tim Schwartz, and Paul Devitt contributed to this report.